day, people! This is Sharpino here, welcome you guys to week 7 of the PMC League Battles. Today we're taking on the Mastodon Gastrodons, a team that has got quite a good record in another division of the PMC, so go ahead and check out his channel down below to see what he's bringing for us and how his progress has been going, but he's been doing really well, so this should be a good matchup between the two of us. If you haven't seen the team builder to see what we are bringing for today's battle, go ahead and check it out. I'll leave it in my channel. But here we go, let's have a look at his team here. Oh boy. Okay, so he's got the Genesect, the Staraptor, the Dog Trio, the Probopass, the Chestnut, and the Latias. Let me go ahead and get my notes up here. I do have my PMC battle notes, so Latias, Dog Trio. No Mimikyu, which I was actually surprised they didn't have a Mimikyu. Stormpus, Sneasel, Lantern, Mantine. No, he's got the Probopass. So the Probopass, I think the Probopass is going to be probably an answer for, I mean, he's got two answers for the Tapu Koko, that is the Dug Trio and the Probopass. So, looking at his team, trying to think what does he want to get things started off with. He can go with either Dug Trio to try to set up some fun, what have you. He could try to do that, or, so, based off what I assume he should bring, I'm going to, let's see, what is a good answer from his, you see, his Dug Trio could be sashed or scarfed, and I'm really worried about it being scarfed because it tries to outspit Tapu Koko. So I'm going to lead off with Krookodiles here, just to try to see if we can get a knockoff. Now, unfortunately, we are going to reveal that we are scarfed if he has something like Dug Trio or Genesect, but in saying that though, we go ahead and we guarantee if we can try to get a kill on the Dug Trio, just confirm what its item is. So if it's Choice Scarf, then Knockoff would definitely kill. If it's Genesect, we do have the Fire Fangs, so it can happen either way. And like I said, because we do have the Choice Scarf, we would definitely outspeed. I'm pretty sure Fire Fang, we've calculated with the bird and everything else, I'm pretty sure a Fire Fang would get the kill on the Genesect Oko, no questions asked. So best of luck, and we made sure that our special defense was just a little bit higher, so if it gets a download boost, it gets the attack boost, not the special attack boost. The only thing is, it just makes U-turn a lot harder. Okay, so he's going to get things off with the Probopass here. Okay, so this is definitely interesting to see how this is going to pan out here. Now, I'm going to try and observe. We do get the Intimidate drop. Are we going to see a balloon? Nope, we're not going to see a balloon here. Okay, so we should be good to go ahead and go for an Earthquake, but looking at his team, he does have two immunities to ground. There's Latias and Staraptor. So, just wanting to see what item he has, I think a knockoff would definitely be a lot better than Earthquake, because yes, we do bring him down to the, but then we just lock ourselves into that, and if it doesn't get a good amount of damage, I'm just trying to think, is he gonna, more likely has Sturdy. I mean, I'm very surprised if it doesn't have it, but I'm going to go ahead and just fire off a knockoff here just to see what this Probopass wants to do here. He does withdraw, which is fantastic. He's going to bring in Needleman, which is the Chestnut, so that's actually interesting. So we go for the knockoff here, just to see what item it has. Probably the Rocky Helmet. Leftovers, so great. We were able to do that. So now, what we can do is we can go ahead now and we can swap into Dragougi. Dragougi here, actually wait, what? Oh wait, oops. Oopsie daisy. I'm just trying to remember. He's probably going to go for Leak Seed, so I'm just trying to debate what my best options are for Leak Seed. I can't remember if, oh yeah, there's Hidden Power Flying. I'm pretty sure that is our Hidden Power for that. Now I'm just forgetting. I actually quickly go ahead and double check my, I was talking to the bird, let's double check what my set was. Tapu Koko, Hidden Power Ice. Okay, so we didn't go, we were going to go Hidden Power Flying with Tangela, but we decided not to bring it. So, possibly going for the Leak Seed here, I'm going to go ahead and swap into Dragougi to pretty much scout for the Leak Seed, which is probably more likely what he's going to do here. So we do go in for Dragougi, he's going for Super Fang, so that was actually a pretty good call on his part to do that. So, now what we can do is we can do one of two things. We can try to set up Toxic Spikes right now, because the only thing he has to get rid of it is the Latias and Staraptor, because they are both defoggers. But honestly, I don't see the need for Toxic Spikes at this point, so at this point I really just want to go for Sludge Wave is super effective, but if he brings in Genesect, we could be in a bit of problems here. So, I'm going to try to predict that, go for a double swap into the, I would say Sydney, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to take a Sludge Wave. Should I just go for it though? That's the question. That is the $1,000,000 question. Because if he stays in and goes for a grass type move, predicting me to swap, double swap, I mean, that'd be great. So I'm going to double swap into Krookodile here and just expect him to go back into either the swap into Genesect or into something else. So, you know, I just really think he's not in a position where he can take a Sludge Wave adaptability. So I have a feeling he's going to try to preserve this Chestnut to kind of wall all my physical threats. But I really can predict that and him to swap into the either the Genesect or the Latios, then we're in a pretty good position because then we Pursuit Trap the Latios, and we're in, like I said, we're in a good position. So, you know, plays. Just, yeah, you know, just, it's... I always get stressed about battles, man. I don't know why I get stressed. So I'm going to double swap into the Krookodile here. I'm going to see if he does actually swap out here into something. I'm pretty sure he'll probably swap. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't, but I just want to see what he wants to do here. He does actually stay and go for the Spiky Shield. That's interesting. That's interesting. So now we know, so then we go ahead and write down his list. So Chestnut, we've seen Spiky Shield, and Super Fang. And Super Fang. So these plays here, this Chestnut is really trying to do the work here. So I'm going to double back into, now he's just going to go for Super Fang again. There's no, unfortunately, we do have to double back into the Bazinga because he's probably going to go for another Super Fang here. So unfortunately our withdraw did not pay off, as he's going to go ahead and just go for probably another Super Fang, as he does right here. But now the question becomes, is he going to go ahead and try to get the kill on us? So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to fire off the Dragon Pulse, expecting him to swap into the Genesect now, just because I wanted to see what he wants to do here. If he goes into the Latios, that's terrific. If he goes in Genesect, that's fine. We've still got more special defense, so if anything, he's going to have more attack. But then again, we could have Flamethrower on this Bazinga, so maybe he might want to preserve it. So it's all about the predictions here, people. It's all about those predictions. So he's probably going to try to see if I'm going to go for Sludge Wave, if I have Sludge Wave. He might try to scout for Draco Meteor to see if I'm going to actually do pack the move. But I'm pretty sure he does outspeed. He's just going to go for a Spike Shield again. So it's just all about these predictions. And we do go ahead and go for that Dragon Pulse. So, one of two things can happen here. Either one, he can swap it to Genesect, or two, he can try to predict me to swap out and go for another Super Fang. So, in that case, now if he swaps into Genesect here, that would be problematic, but at this point, unfortunately, Dragalge has been walled out the asshole by this bloody thing here. So, I think I'm going to go for Sludge Wave right now. As he, yeah, I just heard a bang here. He's going to go for Hard Man, which is the Probopass. And unfortunately, we did go for Sludge Waves. Unfortunately, that is not going to really help us at all here. So, at this point, I'm pretty much accepting the fact that he's going to die. So I'm going to go ahead and set up Toxic Spikes here. I'm pretty much accepting the fact that Bazinga is in fact going to drop here. So I'm going to go ahead and set up Toxic Spikes here just because it is going to do a lot of work against that Chestnut, because the Chestnut is going to be a bit of a problem. So we go ahead and set up one layer of Toxic Spikes here, and we're probably going to go ahead and see either Stealth Rocks or Earth Power on this thing here. We're going to see Earth Power come here. We do have the Shucker Berry. I'm pretty sure we should not live. I'll be very surprised if we do. And we do! Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? So I'm going to go ahead now and just fire off a Thunderbolt to hope for some damage and maybe paralysis, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. But yeah, Earth Power. Woo! You know, going for those plays. But if he swaps into something like, into Straptor, that would be absolutely godlike if he does. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt here, just to get a little damage, break the sturdy on this, as he does go ahead and go for the Volt Switch. So, unfortunately, the Dragalge is going to go down here. Unfortunately, didn't get to do a lot that I would have hoped, but he did get one layer of Toxic Spikes down, which is great, because it's going to put pressure on that Chestnut, and maybe the Doug Trio, because if he has Focus Sash Doug Trio, then basically we have the advantage there with the, so the Choice Scarf, the Krookodile. If that is if he's Focus Sash. If he's Choice Scarfed, different story, because then he'll just outspeed like a mother. But now he's going to go ahead and Volt Switch here. We're going to see what he wants to go into now, as I'm just trying to debate what he could possibly go into, looking at his team here. Like, so Probopass we've seen, Earth Power, it's pretty much the only move we've seen so far from the Probopass. Very interesting, very interesting. So, doubling back, he is going to bring in the Genesect now, which I'm interested in. Now we could try to go ahead and bring in the Krook. Because like I said, more likely we can try to scout for, like I said, we're going to go for the Intimidate drop here, just to try to take a hit. He might think, you know, what's this guy doing? You know, like, what's his plan? What's his plan? So I'm going to go ahead now and 5 for 5 Fang here. I really hope he does stay in. If he does, fantastic. If he doesn't, we're going to be fucked. Long end of the stick, long story short. So, like I said, we do have the toxic spikes up here. He's probably trying to scout if I'm scarfed, even when to intimidate. It could be just a bluff. So, yeah, I could go for Skarmory, but then again, he could have Flamethrower. And that's the one thing I don't want to see on this is just a Flamethrower. Because Flamethrower would fuck over the Skarmory. And then if I know if it's special, I can go ahead and use Snorlax to kind of wall the hits. But again, I'm just trying to figure out where this Mega Man wants to stand on this scene. So he might think I might go for a knockoff here, which I mean, if he does, fantastic. He might think I'm defensive based off my moveset, knockoff and intimidate. So if I can go ahead and bluff him out with this Scarf 5 Fang right now, that'll be phenomenal. So, again, he's going to go for Bug Buzz. He does outspeed. That is a Scarfed. That is Scarfed. That is Scarfed. Wow. Wow. He brought a Scarfed Genesect. Let's make a note of that. Let's see. Genesect. What is it? Scarf and Bug Buzz. Now we have confirmed that is a Scarfed Genesect. So let's go ahead here, let's swap out. Let's see, who can we swap into that can really... Now that we know that's Bug Buzz, we're good to go ahead and bring in the Snorlax here. I cannot believe he brought in Scarf Genesect. Wow. Props to you, Mastodons, for doing that. Brave move. Brave move. But now he's probably thinking, now if I know if he's Scarfed. So, the question is, he's going to swap. That's the only question I have now. Looking at his team now, if I go for Body Slam, he could do the work. If I go for Fire Punch, even better. But, in saying that, if he swaps into Latias, I could absolutely body. So, I'm going to go ahead and just 5 for 5 Punch here. Just see here. He's going to swap out. We're going to reveal Fire. God damn it. Son of a Storm Eagle. That's the Staraptor. Oh, I should have gone for Body Slam. Oh. Gotta love these plays. Gotta love these plays. As we go for the Fire Punch. Oh my god. And that was a crit. Jeez. And that's leftovers. So, interesting. Interesting to say the least. So, more likely he's going to go for the close combat here. So, just double checking something over here. My item is leftovers. Yep, just making sure. Oh no, it's Assault Vest. What am I talking about? It's Assault Vest. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to swap into... If he swaps into Tapu Koko as he gets to close combat, that's fine. Actually, you know what? It's safer to go ahead and swap into Skarmory, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and swap into Skarmory, just because Skarmory is the safest bet. If he goes for close combat of Brave Bird, that's fine. We're covered. We do know it's leftovers. As he goes to the Toxics, yes, that's perfect. I didn't even think about that, but look at that. We've made the right call. Thank fuck. Okay, we're good. Now, Staraptor more likely will outspeed, so I'm going to go ahead and fire for Stealth Rocks here. If he wants to go for default, that's fine. That is fine. Not a problem. But this, he's going to go for U-turn. So, again, just interested to see where he wants to go with this one. So he's going to go ahead and swap back out. He's probably going to bring it back into Genesect. That is Scarf Genesect, man. I still can't fucking get over that. Scarf Genesect here. Oh, boy. Okay. So, basically, oh no, he could have Arena Trap. Oh, I just realized that he could swap into Dugtrio. But I doubt he has an answer to Skarmory. I doubt Dugtrio has Hardman. That is the... oh no, he might have Magnapull. He might have Magnapull. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, so I'm going to try to attempt to swap, and let's see how we go with this swap. Let's see if we can actually swap. That's the main thing here. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt to swap. Is this a Magnapull Probopass? That is a Magnapull Probopass. Fuck, okay, so we're getting a bit suckered in now. So unfortunately, we're just going to go ahead and set up some spikes. What could he possibly have that could really do a lot of damage? I'm just going to go ahead and set up all the hazards here. Basically force him to try to bring in something default. But what move could he have that really... He has Thunderbolt. And that does just about half. So with the leftovers recovery, I'm pretty sure we should be able to leave. I mean, look, if we go for Roost, actually, hold on, that's actually good. But then again, if he predicts then goes for Earthquake, you know what, doesn't matter. We're still good to go for a Roost here, so I'm going to go ahead, fire for Roost. If he goes for Thunderbolt, that's fine, it's neutral damage. And I get to see here, wait till I get to full health and then spikes again. And I can pretty much just loop this as he goes for Thunderbolt here. So the only issue is going to be if he gets a paralysis. That's going to be the only issue. If he does in fact get the paralysis, then that's going to create a bit of a problem for us. So now I'm good to go ahead and fire off another spikes here. We should be able to leave another Thunderbolt here, based off the amount of damage we saw from the first one. So we're just going to keep firing off the spikes here. So we've got now 2 layers of spikes here. We're going to see another Thunderbolt coming our way. If he crits us, it's going to fuck us. That's the only thing that's going to do that. So we are going to get a lot of damage off there, which is good. Now, if he doesn't, he has Earth Power. That's the other thing we've got to worry about, if he does have the Earth Power. So we have to play around the fact that he does have Earth Power. But, in saying that though, you know, it's probably going to do the same amount of damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and fire for Risk. If he wants to go for Earth Power, that's fine. If anything, I think it's just an even exchange here, because at this point, Leftovers Recovery is still working for us. And we've got, like I said, Spikes and the Stealth Rocks here. So we're going to see probably an Earth Power. Yep, there it is, Earth Power. That's how much damage this Earth Power does. It does just a little bit more. So we can either have him predict us to go for another Roost, or we can go for another Spikes. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get the 3rd layer of Spikes up at this point. I really feel like this is going to be the best course of action, because if he goes for Thunderbolt now, then he made the right play. If he went for Earth Power, then he, like I said, we could just sit here and stall all day. So I'm going to go for another Spikes. Are we going to see Earth Power or Thunderbolt? Earth Power or Thunderbolt? What are you going to do, buddy? You're going to go for Thunderbolt. Fuck, I should have gone for Roost. God damn it. Okay, well he got us. He got us. Good job. You got it. Oh boy. Alright. Gosh. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and bring in Snorlax over here. Now, like I said, Snorlax is our Salt-Infested Mon here, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to fire off. You know what? I could fire off a Thunder Punch. I could be sneaky and try to fire for Thunder Punch, expecting that Strap to come back in, because more likely now, he'll want to try to get rid of these hazards right away. So I'm going to go for a Thunder Punch, expecting him to swap into the Staraptor, expecting an Earthquake to come through and just body this thing here. So I'm going to go for Thunder Punch. And we're going to have all the amounts of punches here. So, like I said, he's going to probably expect the Earthquake. If he swaps the Staraptor expecting the Earthquake, he goes, oh my god, I did this. And we're like, oh my god, no. He goes for Volt Switch. So we're going to take that very well. Now, like I said, it comes down to if he swaps into Staraptor, because now he's seeing that we've got now all these hazards and everything else. If we see the Staraptor come in, then we made the absolute perfect move. Going for Thunder Punch. Storm Eagle, perfect. Yes, we did it. We made the right call. Rox is going to come in. We're going to go for a Thunder Punch here. Even though we are intimidated, I'm pretty sure it should get the kill here. As we do go ahead, go for that Thunder Punch. And it's not enough. Why? Why? That is such horseshit. That is, wow, that is a defensive Staraptor. As he's going to go ahead and probably go for the Defog. That sucks. That sucks real bad. That really does suck. It does suck. It actually sucks. So, what are we going to do? I'm going to go for Thunder Punch. He's going to probably Defog. He's going to Roost. Oh fuck, we misplayed. Okay, so we probably should have gone for the Body Slam. Wow. Okay, now I feel like an idiot. I probably should have gone for the Body Slam. There's my misplay. There's my big misplay. So at this point, he's probably thinking he's good to go ahead now and live at least one Thunder Punch as I go for... Man! Why did I go for Body Slam? What is my problem? Why? He's probably going to go for Defog now. All like he's going to go for Defog now. I swear to God, man. It's just going to waste all of our work. He's going to go for the Toxic. I don't care about that. At this point, I don't care. I really don't care. And now I'm pissed off because I could have gone for a Thunder Punch, but I didn't. It's a stalling Staraptor here. So we're going to go for the Body Slam here. It's probably not going to do as much as I would have loved it to, but we do get the Paralysis though. Oh my gosh, we did get the Paralysis. Alright, so now that we did get the Paralysis, which is very nice, I feel like it's just like a physical wall Staraptor. Let's run through the moveset that we've seen here. We've seen... I'm going to go ahead and just fire on the Body Slam here. That should get the kill on this Staraptor. Man! This Staraptor, I'm pretty sure he should still have speed. If he doesn't, man, I'm going to be like, fuck this game here. I'm going to be like, fuck this game here. He's going to go for U-turn here. So, this Staraptor, he got a crit. No, it wasn't a crit. Okay, it wasn't a crit. It wasn't a crit. But we did get that Paralysis though, which is phenomenal that we did get that Paralysis. More like he's going to probably swap into the Chestnut Rush Jet. That is the Latios. The Latias, sorry. So So we're going to see the Stealth Rocks come through. We're going to go for a Body Slam here. Let's see how much damage we do to this Latias. This is another defensive What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? I'm getting very frustrated now because now all it's going to take now is that Genesect to come in and just fuck me over real hard. If anything, I feel like he's going to go for a Healing Wish on that Staraptor. I really do feel like he's going to go for it. So I'm going to go ahead. He's either going to go for the Dragon type move or I would say, what is it? Healing Wish. Which I feel like he's going to absolutely do that and just like, you know, say, nope, not going to happen. So I'm going to swap into the Tapu Koko. Man, it's so annoying though. Fuck. Like, why? Ugh, just why? Just why? As he gets the defog. There's his defog. And all of our hard work has just gone down the fucking drain. Oh, fuck. I'm getting read like a fucking book here. And all my hard work, like I said, has just been put down to jack shit. Jack fucking shit. Hate this game. Hate this game. Today, I hate this game. So I'm going to go ahead and... why don't I have Dazzling Gleam on this? Oh, we just made preparation for other Pokemon, I suppose. I'm just going to go for the U-turn here. I'm just very frustrated with this game here. That's all these Pokemon are all physically defensive, and it's just walling my entire team here. And I feel like I'm going to get 6-0'd here, which I do not fucking want. I do not want to get 6-0'd because it's just... I've been there, but on the other end of it, I don't want to be... I've been 5-0'd before by fucking Verd over here, and I don't want to get 5-0'd again. Like, can you stop with the bullshit, please? Thank you. I've got Magapul locked in by Probopass, like, fuck. And then this thing has Defog, and I'm just like... All the hard work from Jagauji and Skarmory has just gone out the window. And I'm just absolutely livid at this point, because it's like, I could have avoided it if I probably played a little bit smarter, but unfortunately, I played right into his hands. So, you know, but like I said, Mastodon Gastrodons have been doing pretty well. They're like the top of their division, so I can't be angry losing against someone like that, but at the same time, it's just frustrating to be put in this situation. So, he is going to withdraw, and he's going to probably bring in Hardman, which is his this thing over here. I'm going to go ahead and go for the U-turn, just to get extra damage off here. I'm just very upset at this point. Like, I just don't know. I just don't know what to say. There's nothing I could say that would really help the situation. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Snorlax here. Again, just frustrated. Just absolutely frustrated. Now you can double swap into the Straptor again, which I feel like he's going to do. But in saying that, I just want to go for an Earthquake to destroy this now. And I have no stresses coming in right now, and it's really playing me hard. He goes for the Volt Switch again. Oh boy. I fucked up. I forgot he has Volt Switch. I forgot he had Volt Switch. Needleman. Oh no, he brings in this guy. Oh no, this thing. What the hell? So that guy's going to do absolutely jack shit against this guy here. So I'm going to see absolutely nothing happen to that. So, you know, just going to have a lot of toxic still happening right here. So if anything, I feel like now what's going to happen, he's going to go for a spiky shield. So I'm going to swap into Albatross here. We do have the Hurricane on this that could do a lot of work, especially because this is it is a physical wall. We're going to bring in the Drizzle here. Actually, I just remembered that the Electric Surge actually helped his thing there. So he's going to go for Drain Punch. So not going to do too much to an Albatross here, which is fine. So now he can do one of two things. He can try to scout what I'm going to go for now. He might go for the Spiky Shield just to see what I'm going to do. And if he does, that's fine. But he's just going to try to go ahead and scout for what I have. So, look at his, this move here. Let's see. I'm just going to go for Hurricane. I don't care at this point. I just don't care. But if he swaps into Probopass, then he made the right call. And I probably should have swapped into... I probably should have gone for Surf. But you know what? He's going to go for Spiky Shield. Like I said, he's going to see that we've got Hurricane here. And be like, oh boy, I better swap out, you know. But, you know, he's got the Hurricane up. Whatevs. You know? Whatevs. I just don't want to get 6-0'd. It's a very horrible feeling. And again, now that that's gone, I can breathe a little bit easier. But in saying that, though, I really feel like he's going to either swap back into Probopass, or he's going to swap into Genesect, one of the two. Surf just seems to be the most applicable for this point here. So I'm going to go for a Surf. predicting him to swap into either the Genesect, I mean, it doesn't make sense. More so the Probopass, I would say. The Probopass would probably be the way to go. So I'm going to go for a Surf. It is Drizzle boosted, so I'm pretty sure she'll get the kill. But again, I've been proven wrong once already today. So, like I said, Hurricane could definitely do the work against this Chestnut here. He's going to swap out, fantastic. He's going to probably bring in the Rush Jet, which is the Latios. So, we're going to go for a Drizzle boosted Surf here, but I'm pretty sure this Latios is going to tank it like a wall. So, let's go ahead and see how much damage it does. It does nothing. Absolute nothing. So I'm going to go ahead now and swap into Pancakes here. At this point, Pancakes really can't do anything else. We're going to probably see a Thunderbolt come from this Latios, more than likely. Because, you know, it's just an answer for the Pelipper. So we bring in Snorlax, he's going to go for Roost. Well, shit, I could have gone for a U-turn, but again, I've been proven wrong before, and look at this. I'm predicting these moves, he's going for this kind of moveset here. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a Body Slam here, go for another Body Slam, try to do some work against this team, what's left of it anyways. Or freaking what's left of my team anyways, because I'm getting absolutely played like a fiddle. So, you know, the Mastodon Gastrodons, they're pretty good battlers. If you see the progress, you can see why, but yeah, today I'm just getting absolutely played. Absolutely played. He's going to swap out, probably going to bring in the Probopass Needleman, which is this fucking Chestnut. He's going to keep doing this all day. So he's afraid I'm going to go for Fire Punch. So we're going to go ahead, go for a Body Slam here, and get a bit of damage off and the rain stops. And eventually we're just going to get whittled down. So I'm going to go ahead. Should I let this thing go? No, not really. I should just... No. Well, if you go for the grass type move. No, you know what? You know... No, I'm just going to let it go. At this point, I'm just losing all hope for this battle. Nah, you know what? I'm going to swap out. I'm just going to swap into Albatross again. Don't give a shit. I'll keep doing this. You know, he's probably going to just keep swapping back and forth Chestnut into Rush Jet just to try to get a freaking ride out of me. And I'm just like, yep, you're an asshole. But you know, it's starting to rain, we're going to see a Drain Punch, so we made the right call, fantastic, great, grand, wonderful. But you know, so we're going to probably see, like I said, probably the Spiky Shield again. If he does want to go for Spiky Shield again, that's fine, we could chance a Confusion on Hurricane, but again, it just comes down to, I'm just going to go for the Hurricane. If he wants to bring in the Probopass now, that was probably a smart move on his part, but you know, at this point, I'm just losing all hope for this battle. I know you guys don't like seeing me like this, but just being realistic with the situation at hand, it's just, you know, he's going to swap out, probably going to bring in Probopass, Rush It. No, he brings back in this again, so we could get a Confusion if we land this Hurricane. So we go for the Hurricane, we're going to do a bit of damage, no Confusion though. No Confusion though. So at this point, I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and just swap back into Snorlax because I feel like he's hiding that Thunderbolt. I know he's got a Thunderbolt somewhere. Actually, you know what? If that's the case, I should go ahead and swap into Tapu Koko in case he roosts. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Come on, Chris, get your hair going. No, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just go for a U-turn here. If he goes for roost, that's fine. He's going to go for Psyshock. Okay, so we've got the prediction plays going over here. So we absolutely wall that. We're going to go for a U-turn. It's going to do a bit of damage, which isn't too bad. Not bad at all. But we haven't seen his bloody Dugtrio yet. That's really worrying me, is his Dugtrio. So we bring in Tapu Koko here. We're going to see Electric Surge come back. Now, he's probably worried about... I'm just going to go for Nature's Madness, actually. That's probably the best one. I'm going to go for Nature's Madness, expecting him to swap into either the Chestnut, the Genesect. Either way, this is going to do half damage. Half damage right here. Excuse me. So, if he wants to roost, that's fine. Actually, you know what? If he roosts now, it's pretty bad. But I'm just assuming he's going to swap into something bulky. So I'm just going to go for the Nature's Madness to get half damage. And then we can go for the Thunderbolt, and then we are A-okay. So he's going to swap out here. Are we going to finally see the Dugtrio? No, we're going to see this freaking Chestnut. We're going to see Probopass happen again. So we do go for Nature's Madness here. We're going to see half the damage come on that Probopass, which is actually pretty nice. And we'll see a Life Ball coming off here. So now we should be able to should be good to go now for a Thunderbolt here, and hopefully we'll get the kill on this Probopass here. Again, I'll be very surprised if it doesn't, but again, I've been proven wrong once before. So we are going to go for the Thunderbolt. Can we get the kill in this Probo Pass to get the win here? Or not the win. Oh my god. What? Come on! Why? He did go for Vol Switch, so I'm okay with that. But man! Come on! I don't want to get 6-0 here! God damn it. Oh! Just... Oh no. Dog Trio. No! If he has 2 Scarfers, I'm screwed. If he has 2 Scarfs, I'm screwed. Round Man, that's the Dog Trio. That is the Dog Trio. And the rain is stopped. Okay, so... I'm going to try to swap. Can I swap into Pancakes? Nope, he can't be swapped out here. And I got a feeling that is a Scarfed. Oh man. Oh man. So I'm going to go for the U-turn. If we do outspeed, that's fine. It's a Scarfer. 2 Scarfs! 2 Scarfs! He's brought double Scarfs. Wow. Double Scarfs. Double Scarfs. Double fucking Scarfs. Double fucking Scarfs. God damn. He's got double Scarf. Double Scarf. So I'm going to go ahead. More likely he's going to swap into the Latias again. Double Scarf. Double Scarf. Oh, this is trash! This is trash! I'm going to go for Surf here. He's going to probably swap to Rush Jet here. This is just such bullshit. I'm getting red. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. This is just really frustrating, this matchup here. It's just frustrating. It's just double Scarfs. So you brought Scarf Genesect and a Scarf Dog Trio. Double Scarfs. And electricity disappeared, but at this point I don't think it's going to matter. So I'm just going to go ahead and fire off a U-turn, and we're going to probably see the Thunderbolt right here. Does he have the Thunderbolt? He's got the Roost. So he's going to go for Roost here. We are going to probably go ahead. This guy is just... He's really annoying me right now. It's just... I don't like Store. I really hate Store. I'm going to see U-turn go off. That's going to do jack shit here. And... Man! Double fucking Scarfs! I just hate... Oh man. I hate the fact that you can use multiple items in the same teams. I don't like that. I like single items, actually. Because the way I see it is, it's not fun if you have a team full of leftovers. And like I said, Scarf Mons are just fucking annoying as fuck. They're just really irritating. He's gonna go for a Surf. He brought Surf as well, his Latias for my Drizzle. Wow. I'm guessing he bought it for my Krookodile. But Scarf, Latias. So we've seen Roost, Psyshock, Defog, and Roost. So I think it's like a special defensive wall. I'm just going to assume right here, that's his special defensive wall here. So at this point, it's just going to be a big giant Store Fist here. I just don't want to get... I want to go for Hurricane here, because I could possibly go for a Confusion Hacks here, but I don't want to get bodied right here. If I can try to make this 960, I'll be happy with that. I could be happy if I don't make this. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for a Psyshock here. So yeah, so Psyshock, Surf, Psyshock, Surf, Defog, and Roost. And we do get the Confusion. That's nice. That is nice. It is nice, but I don't know if it's a little bit too late. You know, just too little, too late. You know. So at this point, again, I'm just going to go for. I'm just going to go for the kill at this point. I'm going to go for another Hurricane here. If he does himself a Confusion with Hurricane, I'm pretty sure it should live. I'm pretty sure. And then we get one more chance to get the kill on it. And then if we go for Roost and hit himself again, then that'll be just absolute hilarity. Just hilarity. Just hilarity. But yeah, you know, it sucks to be the Sydney Krookodiles this week. Because, you know, that the big 5-win, 6-win that we had, we just got bodied. So we've pretty much evened it out now, which is, I think, is hilarious. The fact that we've evened ourselves out with, you know, 5-0, then 6-0, then... Well, this is 6-0. But we lost 5-0, then we won 5-0, then we won 6-0, and now we're going to probably get bodied 6-0. So, you know, not fun, people, not fun. But, you know, we are a lone Pelipper here. He does himself a Confusion, probably going to do a little bit of damage right there. We are going to go for a Hurricane. We are going to land again, which is awesome. And now I'm just banking on the fact that he's going to try to, you know... The only problem now is that Surf has lost the Drizzle, so now basically we lose all of our, I would say, our advantage as far as landing the Surf hits. So I'm going to go ahead and I swear to God, if he hits himself a confusion again, oh my gosh. I don't think he's going to kill though, so I'm just going to go for a surf here. In case he wants to swap out into Predator Pass. He's going to swap out here, he's probably going to bring in the Mega Man, which is the freaking Genesect here. And this thing probably has the Thunderbolt here. And it's going to go ahead and get the special attack boost. Man, oh my god. I probably should have gone for Hurricane again, but I didn't want to risk, Whoa, that was a crit, hello. But we're probably going to see a big Thunderbolt coming our way or something. Again, I'm going to be very surprised if we... He's probably got the Thunderbolt here. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't. And we see a Thunderbolt. There it is. And we've got 6-0. We just got 6-0. Ah! Double Scarf, people. Double Scarf. He had a Scarf Dug Tree to trap my Tapu Koko, and he had a Scarf Genesect to catch my Krookodile. Fudge. So that's been this week's Wi-Fi battle. I hope you guys enjoyed me getting my ass absolutely chewed. Because, man, I've got nothing left. If you guys enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle, make sure you hit the like button down below, because as always, your support is greatly appreciated. And stay tuned for next week's Wi-Fi battle. I'm going to go and cry in my bed right now, even though there's no sheets on it. And no climb to cool all up and cry. So until the next time I see you guys, stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later.